This is our elevator, and it has 3 different levels to go to. It can go to first to third, first to second, third to second, or second to first. And the lights tell you what floor you're on, and then after 10 seconds, it'll go back down if it's not being used.
Any challenges?
The loops, the electrical loops to get from the different floors.
Let's see it work.
This is the surgical robot arm. Shoot. It's got 3 degrees of freedom. The wheels give it the 3rd degree, and then it's able to pick up stuff and then move up and down from the arm. It's more controlled.
So our biggest challenge was we were gonna use 2 decks to have one cliff on this side, one cliff on the other side, and have the car or the cart go from here to here. And the struggle was for every time the cart would come across, these would either be in the way or the screws would stop it from moving. And for us to stop that, we had to make a trail of screws for like a ramp to go across. But yeah, that's it.
So what challenges did you guys face?
Basically, we started off trying to use a gear and chain system to get across, but that wasn't the right way to go because it wasn't what ESET told us to do. So we had to put the machine on a bridge to make it actually what you wanted us to do.
Our group, we had the handicap accessible double doors, and basically if you push the button, the doors open up, and they'll stay open long enough for someone to theoretically walk through. And if it detects that something's within the doors, they'll stay open until it leaves or goes away. Just normally, it will wait 7 seconds and then it'll come back. And the motor's not very consistent. And then when you press it and you have something in the way, it'll just stay. Move it away. It comes back.
Topper. And
You get them hands before you take one.
alright, so some of the problems we had while building it was luck on this thing, because half the time the servo won't work, half the time the sensor doesn't work, and half the time it'll like scan the thing and then it'll drop at the wrong time. So I mean, half of this does go to luck if it does work. And so basically what we do is when we press this button, it'll start the motor, which brings it across the tread, and when this scans the cookie there, it activates the servo to drop the thing, and it raises back up, and it continues the motor so it lands right here.
Automated guided vehicle. The problems we had with it was the sensors was messing up sometimes, the bump switch, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and trying to make it wireless. Those were some of our problems. What else could I say? It's supposed to, just go down, and it's supposed to go down and stop when the sensor, and all that.
It's basically a low shipper to keep whatever's in the vehicle safe, so therefore it won't cause an accident or incident with the package that's in it.
Hey, my name is Demario Rush,
My name is Anthony Caldwell.
and we made handicap doors that were supposed to be able to allow someone to go through freely without having to be stopped. Right. The doors are able to go both ways. If someone was to fall, for instance, and then the doors just stayed there like that, they wouldn't close until they went through.
Okay, I'm Genesis.
We did an elevator.
Problems that we had was how to make it stop on each floor, like for our sensors to work, for it to stop on each floor.
Our original design had 4 sides to hold it up, but we ended up changing it to conserve supplies and space.
So this is floor 1, floor 2, goes back to floor 1, and then there's floor 3.
It's kind of crooked, but
Yeah.
we did what we had to do.
Alright, so my name's Eduardo,
My name's Dalen.
and we built the robot arm. One of the biggest problems we had was with leverage on this. This is really heavy, and these motors aren't strong enough, so that was a huge problem. We have these potentiometers to control the 3 degrees of movement, a base that pivots, arm that raises and lowers, and a pinch mechanism.
I'm about to show you the program. That's how you move it. How it goes up, and down, and then that's how you open it.
Alright, my name is Jalen.
My name's LeBron.
My name is James.
We made a car. HEV.
It's supposed to go back from wall to wall infinitely until you press the same button, and then it'll loop back once, and then there's also an emergency stop switch.
Any challenges you experienced?
The emergency stop switch programming.
And before our other design, we was gonna try to have it turn around, but the wheels would like go crazy and not do anything. So we had to change the design.
Take out the load. All the way back.
When you're ready, you push stop.
And that's the emergency stop switch. Oh wait.
Well, now it works.
Daniel Lemuria. My name is Michael Chavez, and we built the chocolate drop. It's supposed to. These are the cookies and these are the chocolate chips. These are the chocolate chips. These are supposed to be chocolate chips. These are supposed to be the cookies, and this runs first, and then this goes second after a wait of 0.2 seconds. And the problems we have with it is the limit switches, because we can't control like
When it hits.
We don't. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to land right on this plate. Yeah.
Alright, so this is our robot arm. The specifications were that it has to go up, down, left, right, and pivot all the way around. The claw has to open and close, which it does that. And we went above and beyond by making it wireless and with the controllers.
So what challenges did you have?
Finding a way to keep this claw from not falling all the way down because it's so heavy. So we just put these counterweights on the other side.
My name's Steve.
I'm Chris.
I'm Josh.
And this is the Cliff Skelinator. So the objective is for our 2 passengers to get from point A all the way to point B.
Any challenges you experienced?
Yes. The biggest challenge was when our passengers get back before we put this on. They would always bump into that and everything start rattling. So we decided to add a ramp. Here it is.
Alright, my name's Martin.
I'm Nick.
We have the automatic doors. What they're supposed to do is when you press this button, they open. And if there's still something under there while they're opening, the sensor value should read that and shouldn't close yet. And so the problems we had with this were that when we first started, we had to change the design of the doors because they would not open and close properly, and we had to add supports to the sides because the doors would fall over. And anything else?
Another problem that we faced was when we would open and shut them, they wouldn't necessarily close in the same place, or they wouldn't be even.
So, open it. And then you open it again. And it shouldn't close until my hand moves away.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Derek.
I'm Melanie.
And this is the chocolate chip topper. And the main objective is so the main objective is for the chocolate chips to land on the cookies. And one of the challenges.
Probably one of the biggest challenges was to get the placement on the conveyor belts and the timing right. So we didn't want it to go too fast to where the chocolate drops don't land on the cookie, and we didn't want to make it go too fast.
When we tried to implicate a sensor, the coding didn't go exactly as planned, so we just took that out. We dropped that idea.
I'll do it right now.
I'm Christian. I'm Luis. I'm Christopher. We made an elevator, and our goal was to get to go to at least 3 levels, and at each level a light would turn on. And, so here it is.
I'm Owen.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Tony. This is the AGV, aka Maurice. So the biggest problem in this project is the coding.
Get it to work, basically.
Yeah, just to get it to work. The building was easy. The basket, all the building was easy, but the coding and getting the sonars to work and all the motors to work in the right ways was probably the hardest part. But the main objective was for the cars to go that one way from point A to point B in linear motion, and to pick up a payload, and then you can take it out and it goes back. And it's supposed to have a kill switch, but that's where the coding did not work.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video with us. We hope you learned something. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. For more awesome engineering videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next time.